This is Culver Elementary Level 1 Certification Indicator 1.4. Indicator 1.4, teacher teams and collaborative groups regularly interact to address common issues regarding curriculum, assessment, instruction, and the achievement of all students. 217 students responded to this indicator with a mean of 4.15. 24 staff members responded to this indicator with a mean of 3.96. 61 parents responded to this indicator with a mean of 4.29. Some of the areas of strength include our school's PLC collaborative teams analyze student achievement and growth. Teams of teachers at my school look at the student achievement data to figure out how to improve students' learning. The area of strength above were chosen based on the overall mean scores for each indicator. As a team, we decided to combine these two indicators because they show a shared perception that our PLC teacher teams are driven to move each child forward. Based on iReady results, student observations, and classroom assessments, fluid groups are created to close gaps of students' achievement. At Culver Elementary School, we call these groups success groups. Our grade bands meet every 2 weeks to analyze data and reformulate our new student success cohort. At my child's school, teachers who teach the same subject use the same exams, quizzes, and tests, and our school's PLC's collaborative teams create common assessments. The area of strength above were chosen based on the overall mean scores for each indicator. We decided as a team to combine these indicators because they showed a perception that our PLC teacher teams are working together in order to create a guaranteed and viable curriculum for our students. Although each student is taught at their own level, all students are working towards a common goal for achievement and success. Grade levels have common planning times daily for 40 minutes. These grade level PLCs are required to formally meet once a week as a grade level, but many grade levels meet much more frequently. Teachers discuss classroom activities, student behaviors, and answer the 4 PLC questions. What do we want all students to know and be able to do? How will we know when they've learned it? How will we respond when some students do not learn? And how will we extend the learning for students who are already proficient? Teachers keep PLC meeting minutes and notes that are in a rolling agenda style for them to refer back to frequently. Working through the 4 PLC questions, teachers utilize common assessments to assess mastery of standards. We also have the curriculum PLC that's comprised of representation of each grade level, special ed, and title throughout the building. These core individuals meet monthly, survey families and staff, and the vital feedback helps to create a culture of learning within the building and propel student success. This team tackles issues with master schedules, curriculum, interventions, assessments, and communication, and work to develop our PLCs at the grade level. We also look at individual students as a whole of students' retentions and what that looks like. That data for our school in areas of need are a result of those indicators. Every other week, teachers meet in grade level bands of K1, 2, 3, and 4, 5 to develop success groups. These groups are targeted interventions or enrichments for students, so each student is receiving instruction at a level that they need. Teacher groups students based on their level of need, regardless of their grade level. These groups run on a 3-week cycle where teachers evaluate data and move students based on real-time data. We switch back and forth between reading and math on this 2-week cycle. The STAT committee is a committee derived of teachers who serve to help students be successful. Teachers who have concerns about a student's development or are struggling to make progress with students can refer a student to STAT. This core group of individuals discuss interventions for students and accommodations that can be helpful in order to help students become successful. This is a screenshot of another one of our success groups for math. Teachers meet bi-weekly and compare the data and group the students. Here's a screenshot of the groupings made by iReady following a diagnostic assessment. Grade bands of teachers use this data to guide our instruction for success grouping. We give a mastery check for the priority standards within each group at the end of the 2-week instructional period before regrouping to reteach or move students forward. Groups meet 30 minutes daily. We spend 2 weeks on reading and then go to 2 weeks on math. iReady has been an integral tool this year to help with common assessments, so there's a level playing field of understanding where students are at in their mastery and where they move on to next. Finally, the High Reliability Schools Committee is a group that meets with their teams monthly. The committees are aligned to each of the indicators. Each team has a lead who meets the additional time a month as a leadership team to steer team meetings and discuss outcomes. These teams tackle leading and lagging indicators and address any areas of concern. Level 1.4 is an area of strength for us.